Hi, Maître here, and I'm going to give you some very basic instructions on how to use this DU cost calculator I created over the last few days. Unfortunately, I do not know how to create drop-down menus which populate the rest of the sheet with your skills yet. So once I'll learn to do that, I will update it appropriately, but until then, you actually have to, unfortunately, manually enter your data. You do this in a few locations. Under the Production tab, the Refined and Produced, your Refined Materials, and your Intermediary Parts all have to be manually entered, but also special items like honeycombs, like fuel, and like ammunition also have their own production skills, which decrease the cost to make them and increase the output. To actually manually enter these, you see the equation up top where it says equals 532.35 divided by 441.45. This is your input divided by the output for your pure ER. To actually modify that, you would then go to your game and go to your refiner. You would update the equation with equals your input, which is simple in the case of ore, which is just the input, in my case, 532.35, divided by your output for aluminium, which is 441.45. That will tell you the ore cost for a single liter of pure aluminium for you. You have to also do this for each one of your refiners, in which case you would actually go parentheses. Let me switch over to the display capture for you real quick. Alright. This looks a little bit more complicated because there's multiple inputs, but the equation is essentially still the same. Equals followed by the parenthesis sign. Then you tab over to the, or actually it's already tabbed over. Then you select your pure aluminium times the amount of aluminium, which is 91 in my case, plus your silicon times the number of that, which is 45.5 for me. Then you end the parentheses and go divided by the output, which is 81.75 for me. That you then have to do that for each one of your intermediary parts as well, your basic pipes, your screws. And after you've done all of this, you will actually be able to tell what the production cost for every item in the game is for you based on the ore prices for that day, which unfortunately you have to manually enter as well. After you've also manually entered the market value of what it's selling for at the item, what it's selling for at the moment, you will actually be able to tell how much profit you get as well as the margin of that item. I hope this makes it much easier for you to understand, and if not, be sure to shoot me a message on Discord and I'll try to explain better for you.